It's time for a new update viewing, and a new update for War Conquer 4 has been released today. And yeah, I'm gonna make a short summary what happened to the update. What's my opinion about the update? What's your opinion about it? I don't know. And we're gonna go through it one by one. Before starting, like, subscribe, and share, check out my new for news from the channel. Join my Discord, link in the description. Like the video, you know what you have to do. Press the bell button, whatever. And yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't make videos for a long time now. But I'm on my summer vacation and I don't have that much time. But the update was important, so I decided to make a video. So yeah, let's start. So first, let's look at the Apple Store preview. So we have a new event, the Great Patriotic War. That's basically Barbarossa, but from the Soviet perspective, the counterattack. Then we have a new Challenge Conquest 1950, the Cold War Challenge Conquest. Then we have Challenge Missions in Cold War now. 3 new generals, Whiteling, Meretskov, and Doolittle. New elite forces, the engineering force, the T-72 main battle tank, the AUF-1 self-propelled howitzer, and the Yukikaze destroyer. And also we have some new added features. We have a time-limited elite pass, which kind of you can complete missions with it. We're gonna see what that is. And the Conquest Pass has been extended to 195 points. So let's keep an eye on the things we have. So let's start with the new generals. Okay, so I have already bought one of them. Wait, where is he? Here, Meretskov. Meretskov is actually a quite strong general. He has 6 stars in infantry. I will make him kind of a support infantry because he hasn't Raider, but he has this super nice strategic attack skill, also known with Solokovsky. Sokolovsky, I can't remember how you spell that. And yeah, this is a pretty nice skill. It's worth buying. You can put rumor on him. Very nice general. And by the way, I'm gonna upgrade him to M general. Okay, so what do we have else? We have... Wait, I have to scroll through. General. Here. We have another new general, which is Doolittle. It's an air general, 5 stars in air. We have fighting spirit. We know that already from the last update. We have the Air Force leader and explosives. He's a quite okay general. I would consider buying him maybe, but he is only major, so yeah, it's a bit difficult. Okay, and finally, where's the last one? If I can find it, I'm gonna show you. Weidling, here. An artillery general, 5 star in artillery, maxed out. We have an artillery leader, crossfire and accuracy. Pretty decent general, costs 1800 medals though. Is not that... it's not that much. You can put different skills on him. He can be quite nice. Alternative to Leap, for example. Decent general, definitely. Okay, this is about the generals. Now, here the elite pass is not started yet, so I can't show you what it is. But you kind of have like daily challenges. You could see that in the preview. Daily challenges and elite challenges, which you have to complete. And if you complete them, you get points in a pass. A bit like the battle pass. Okay, so then we have the Cold War Challenge missions, which I've already completed. I'm gonna make videos on them if I have time again. And yeah, we're just gonna look into one of them. For example, the Western European Union. And as you can see, we have different elite forces. We have the new ones also, which I'm gonna show you later. And yeah, we have... This mission, some of them are quite tough, but they should be manageable. We, of course, have the new Soviet elite forces from the last update. Pretty decent stuff. And now let's keep an eye on the elite forces. So here we have the new one, the engineering unit. If you can get it to level 5, it's already pretty strong because you can build like trenches with them. And then pass your units. I'm going to show it to you later. Then you can place landmines. And finally, you can massively heal buildings up. Okay? So this is really strong. And it looks weak in the beginning, but it's gonna get really overpowered. So I'm gonna take a look at the Cold War. Where was it? NATO 3 challenge. So here, for example, we have the engineering unit at level 5. By the way, I like it that they added the level behind the elite forces. And here you see the new skills. Here we have a landmine with 160 damage points. The engineering maintenance is upgraded to 80 points of HP. And we have actually 4 squares to dig a tunnel from your current location to the target plot. The target plot can be mountainous or oceanic. Your infantry, light tank, medium tank, rocket artillery, armored vehicles, field artillery, and howitzers can pass through the tunnels. When a new tunnel is dug, the original tunnel disappears with a cooldown of 2 turns. So let me show you how this works. So first you can place mines, of course. And then you can dig a nice tunnel. And let's say we go away. Now we take, let's say, this M7 priest. We click on this tunnel and then there it is. And it can continue moving if it didn't move. So this is really strong. Okay? So then we have a new armored elite force, the T-72, main battle tank of the Soviet Union in the 1970s and so on. 2 interesting skills at level 1. We have a local advantage when in range of your own or an allied territory. Damage dealt is increased by 10%. This is quite strong, especially if it levels up at level 5 or so. This is really strong. And walking as on the ground, here is like we just ignore all terrain effects, and this is just interesting because it says when attacking, okay, but when counter-attacking, the question is, does it also remove your own terrain advantage? That's the question. That's kind of the question I have, but okay. Sounds pretty mid, but I think with the local advantage skill, it can get pretty strong. Okay, over to the artillery. We have the AUF-1, new artillery piece. By the way, at level 5, it gets OP. It gets a range of 3. That's crazy. It gets a range of 3. I'm going to show you later in Cold War VTU challenge. So we have some new skills. Increase attack by 5 points for every 50 points of HP lost. So this can be pretty decent, especially if it gains much more health. Then you can just lose HP and you can use your combat mates to heal them up. I don't know if that works, but I think it should. If yes, it's overpowered. And then we have this super decent skill, Protection Device. When near death, HP cannot be reduced below 1 point for 2 turns, with a cooldown of 7 turns. So it actually cannot die during this time. That's crazy. And you can use the time to heal it up or so, and the cooldown will be reduced if you upgrade the unit, of course. So quite decent. And finally, we have the Yukikaze Destroyer class, Kagero class destroyers of the Japanese Navy, and so on. And here we have also 2 decent skills. I think at level 5, the range should be increased to 2. And we have the Fighting Alongside. Direct damage taken is split between yourself and surrounding friendlies, and for every 20 point of damage split or dodged, the base attack is increased by 2 points. That's interesting. With the increased capped of attack, increase capped of attack at 100%. Okay, so if I have 84 attack, it cannot go over 168 attack. Makes sense. But this sounds pretty strong, especially if you put like Yamaguchi on it and let it get just bulldozed from all sides. That's crazy. This is actually pretty strong. Okay, the second one, Speedy Dodge. 20% chance of dodging damage when attacked by Air Force. Also interesting. If you upgrade this, this can be really strong. Like a bit like the helicopter, but like for Air Force. Yeah, this is about the elite forces. And now to the important part. By the way, the Patriotic War event is not out yet. And I think it's not going to be released this week, but next week. And yes, this is going to be interesting. I'm gonna cover it someday, maybe. But okay, let's look at the most important and the most interesting part. We remember the 1950 normal conquest. No one did it really anymore. And now we see the challenge in comparison. So here, actually, we have Yugoslavia joining the Axis. Axis, I'm so stupid. Joining the Warsaw Treaty Organization. While Italy joins NATO, which wasn't like this in normal mode. And Iran just switched sides towards NATO. And yeah, do we have other... Okay, yeah, the things in Africa changed all a bit. And yeah, let's just keep an eye. Nothing more special. Okay, let's go for, let's say, the Soviet Union and just look at the units. And by the way, this is interesting. There are many interesting events. For example, this is also important for you to know if you play video. At turn 17 or around this, the Germans will join NATO. This is an event. Fall of the Mauer, the Berlin Wall, Berliner Mauer. And with the fall of the Mauer, you have Germany joining the NATO. And this can be pretty problematic if you don't know it. I played Thailand, like I tried it, and Soviets were all winning and everything was fine, and then Germany joined the war and completely destroyed the Soviets. So you can prevent this by either winning much quicker, which is difficult, or you pay them in early so that they won't switch sides. Okay, just for you to know. But pretty interesting, we have some decent units. We have, of course, the many RPG Rocketeers. We have many of the new T-72s. We have the helicopters, the T-44s, like always, and so on. We have, of course, some Typhoon classes. We have also a Navy over here. And a Sokolovsky's command. Let's see how much damage it can do to Miami, for example. That's decent damage, actually. Yeah, that's decent damage, definitely. Problem is you kind of have no landing force, so you have to capture a port and then maybe throw in an Enterprise or so. But if you can do it, this can actually be quite decent. And yeah, we have a fleet here. This is quite decent, actually. You have MacArthur and Clark supporting South Korea from the beginning. Then you have here an interesting thing. The Yukikaze class was turned into the Danyang. This is ausgesprochen. Should be pronounced this way. And yes, here you have Abrams with some forces. The rest looks pretty normal. Yeah, also, oh, a Centurion, interesting. And yeah, you have some things in Africa changing, like Belgium or so. France is a pretty strong country here, actually. And yes, I think there are no more notable changes. Cuba got a bit stronger with some decent Rocketeers and a T-44 level 9. And yeah, I think this is it. Let's check again if we covered everything. I think yes. And yeah, I'm looking forward, by the way, the Conquest Pass. That's maybe one last notable point. There is no country completion. There's only number of countries, not the specific ones like here, Germany, Italy, Japan, Spain or so. And it's expanded to 195 points. You can look at that. Earlier it was limited with inferior victory. And now we have some decent ribbons, medals, 15 Me 24 Hind fragments, and 15 Typhoon fragments. Decent medals in between. And yes, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this short. It was meant to be short, but okay, long conclusion. What are your thoughts about the update? I pretty like it. I like maybe all the features. Maybe Cold War is a bit hard, but it's fine. I love the update. I waited for it for so long, and I was very happy when it was released today. What are your meanings? What are your comments on the update? Write them down, feedback, whatever. Maybe if you have something additionally to say, I don't know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, check out the menu for news from the channel. Join my Discord, link is in the description. Press the bell to know if it's a video again. And I'm not gonna make that many videos in the next time, but I hope you enjoyed this nevertheless. And nothing more to say. Enjoy the update out for today.